Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my hopes for The Power of the Doctor, aka the Centenary Special. So I'm going to be going in my opinions, what I thought of, what I think of it, and how I think the episode might go. It's just kind of my speculations. This all could literally be rubbish by tomorrow, but I thought, well, why not? I don't know, let's speculate on what is actually going on. So, yeah. So I thought I might make this video. So, but before we get into that, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, let's get into the video. So, things I hope that will be in Power of the Doctor. I'm hoping there is more companions, which seems to be the case going forward with Tegan and Ace. But there's been many rumours speculated about, Nicola Bryant coming back as Perry. Like, I think I'd really like to see Fraser Hines come back as Jamie McCrimmon. There's like Ian Chesterton has even been on the cards as being in the episode. So, I don't know, but I think it would be an absolutely brilliant thing if they brought back Annika Wills, who played Polly. And yeah, I think that would be really great if they brought back some of these great companions. I feel like it would be really good. Like, I heard a rumour going around that they might bring back Nissa, something like that. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure about any of the others, but those companions are kind of what I want to see back. I've also heard heavily speculating Martha Jones being in there, but I don't know. Will she do it or not? I don't know. But I really would like to see Martha Jones back, because she was one of the best companions, out of Russell T Davies' original era, and I thought that she did an absolutely amazing job. To see her in the Centenary Special, I can't really see it, but, I can hope and dream. Bring on to another companion who I think should be in it. I feel like they should bring back Captain Jack. Now I know Captain Jack has stayed a bit distantly from Dr. John Barrowman because of stuff, but I would like to see him. He does a great job. He's a really great actor, and yeah, I feel like if you were going to bring back a companion, Captain Jack Harkness is just the best companion to bring back. I feel like he's already appeared in the era twice already, so as a Doctor's farewell story, that really works. So I think they should do that, to be honest. Like, David Tennant literally got all of his companions back for his final episode. So why don't you just bring back Jack? That's the motto now. But yeah, that's what I'd really like to see. But more of the classic companions I would like to see. Classic companions. I wouldn't mind seeing Adric, but as we know, Adric is dead. But I feel like, if they brought him back, his character anyway, or something like that, was maybe an allusion or something to the Doctor, because it's heavily hinted at that people have been saying, oh, Peter Davison's in it, which is amazing, because Peter Davison is one of the best Doctors ever. I mean, I really like Peter Davison. He is an absolute legend. Literally, Peter Davison is a legend. Just brought this down from my shelf. Yep, Peter Davison, absolute legend. Yeah, I really think they should bring him back for this cameo role. It's hinted at by a lot of people. The leak that people have been talking about him being in it, Peter Davison. Now, I really would like to see him in it, because then he could communicate with Tegan, and he would have aged and she would have aged, and it would be quite nice, like kind of a nice character moment, if you know what I mean, because there's not very many of those in the Chris Chibnall era. Yeah, but I really think it would be a great job if they brought back Peter Davison, because they bring back his companion. Why not bring back Davison with him? Just a little, a little bit, 5 seconds. As the Doctor goes through that regeneration thing, whatever's going on. Where the Doctor kind of goes halfway in between an incarnation, which is rumoured, as I've been saying. But it would be really nice if the Jodie Whittaker regenerates into Peter Davison for a few minutes, and he gets to speak to Tegan, which I think would be really nice. Yeah, I think that would be nice. But yeah, so that's what I've kind of got to say. Now, I've heard a rumour about Sylvester McCoy being in it, and I don't know why, but this one seems quite likely. I feel like it would be quite likely, because he did some of the Big Finish. No, not Big Finish. He does do Big Finish, but you know what I mean. But he does do some of the Blu-ray stuff. I believe he was in a Blu-ray trailer for one of, I think it was a Series 26 box set. He was in one of the videos for that they put on YouTube. But he literally just walked back into character like he'd never been away. Like, honestly, he has not aged that much at all. Like, that much. I mean, that's quite good, to be fair. But, yeah, which I think would be a really brilliant job if we brought back Sylvester McCoy. Because he would be able to do his kind of funny but serious thing for, you know, give them about 5 minutes each of the episode. The episode's about an hour long. Maybe spend like 20 minutes with the other Doctors and then loads more others, because if Peter Davison and Sylvester are in it, then it will be a lot better, to be honest. Because they're brilliant, obviously, and a lot better Doctors than Jodie Whittaker. But yeah, that's kind of what I have to say. Now, moving on from the Doctors, because I know those are the two that people have hinted at, and I would love to see them. I would love to see Tom Baker, but I don't really know. I don't think he would be in there. If he is, then that's quite surprising, really. But yeah, but moving on to the Jodie Whittaker era companions. Now, I've got a very strong theory. I've got a theory that they're going to bring back Statius Jericho. Because Stacey Jericho died, yeah? And I was thinking, when Jodie Whittaker regenerates and does maybe a farewell tour like the 10th Doctor did, maybe she'll go back in time to, from when was, I think Stacey Jericho was in like the 60s or something. He was around then. I feel like Jodie Whittaker will go back in time and go to see Stacey Jericho before she regenerates, you know. But yeah, I think that would be nice, because now I'm literally telling the truth here that Stacey Jericho, Ken McNally was the best Doctor Who companion that Jodie Whittaker ever had, and I've got to say something. He did an absolute amazing job. I think that was the actor's name. I could be getting that wrong, but yeah, he did an absolute amazing job. I've seen him in other stuff before. He was in Dad's Army. He did an absolutely amazing job on that. And yeah, I grant you, the man's an absolute legend. He also appeared in Doctor Who before, alongside the 6th Doctor, which is very nice as well. But he did a really great job, and I feel like he's a lot better of a companion than all of the others. He's better than Yaz, Ryan, Graham, and Dan. Yeah, but he's a lot better than them. But that's what I kind of feel. I kind of feel that way, because he was more of a significant, and he died as well, which gives him more character, to be fair. And also the fact is, he was actually nice. He felt like a likeable and niceable person. Whereas Yaz, I don't like Yaz. She's just really annoying and a bit irritating at sometimes. But I've got to say that Dan is a good companion. I've got to say Dan is a brilliant companion. He's way better than Ryan. Who even was Ryan again? Yeah, he learned how to ride a bike. That was his story arc. He learned how to ride a bicycle. And that was it. That's all he did when he was on Doctor Who. He rode a bike. It's alright, I guess. But with Graham, he's definitely in the episode, because we've seen literal footage, not I think footage and videos or something gone around of Bradley Walsh and John Bishop together. So we definitely know that Graham is going to meet Dan, and that's alright. I think Graham was a lot better than Ryan, obviously, and a lot better than Yaz, to be fair. But yeah, so that's what I kind of have for that. Anyway, I'm so glad the Jodie Whittaker era has come to a close. I just feel like, I don't know, it wasn't as good as people thought it was going to be. I understand that it wasn't for everyone. It wasn't really for me, to be fair. I feel like the Jodie Whittaker era as a whole wasn't as good, the Chris Chibnall era, as it's more commonly called. I don't feel like it was as good as it could have been. I feel like if they had better writers, better producers, better directors and stuff like that, maybe you could have worked away, or maybe... But I don't blame the actors. It's just the writing behind it, which is a shame, really, because Chris Chibnall went into it, I don't think, even having a proper plan, really. And I just kind of felt that his Timeless Child kind of story arc wasn't as well executed as he thought it might have been, because I know he probably would have liked it a little bit better executed than this, but it just, sometimes things don't work out the way they do, and to be honest, they got heavily involved with coronavirus as well, which went to the downfall of their production, really. But I kind of feel a bit sorry for Chris Chibnall. Now, that might sound a bit weird coming from me, because considering I don't really like his era, but I feel a bit sorry for Chris Chibnall, actually, because you're thrown into a situation where you don't really have a clue what you're doing, and you're a bit confused, really, on what's going on. But, yeah, he's thrown into a situation where you don't really know what he's doing. And I just kind of feel like if his era had worked out better, if he planned it better, had more of a, more of a mindset of what he was going to do with the show, maybe it could have worked. Maybe his female doctor could have worked, but it just didn't. It's just the bad production that led to Jodie Whittaker's era just not being as fun as the other one. Now, I'm a massive Peter Capaldi fan, and I just felt like his era was a lot more better executed. I know in Jodie Whittaker's era they had lovely nice cameras that made everything look crystal clear and all that kind of stuff, but it kind of took away from what Doctor Who was about, for me personally. And I felt like it kind of distanced fans and other people and split the fan base in half, whereas more people were more together before the kind of Christian era began, and that's what I kind of feel sad about, really. That now everything will probably go back to normal in Doctor Who because Chris Chibnall has left Doctor Who. I feel like with Russell T Davies, things are going to be more normal, more proper storylines, and I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah. So I went on a bit of a tangent there, but yeah, I just thought I might just talk about what I thought of Chris Chibnall and his era and his plans, really. That's kind of what that was. But yeah, I am happy that we're going to get not classic Doctors, they might be, but classic companions in the 60th anniversary, the centenary special, The Power of the Doctor. I'm excited to see them. I'm excited to see Tegan and Ace, because Ace never got an exit, so, that's interesting. Where has Ace been all this time? We don't know. But I really am hopeful that her departure is executed well and they talk about it, if you know what I mean. And I hope that we might see K9. That's something I would like to see. I would like to see K9 in tomorrow's episode, Doctor Who. I would really love to see him. Brilliant. Maybe throwing Luke Smith there, because last time we saw him, he was with him, so, it could work as a little bit of a story thing. I think we should do like a little reference in the episode. I feel like there should be a reference to Ace meeting Sarah Jane, which was a planned episode of the Sarah Jane Adventures, a bit more of a sequel to Death of the Doctor in Sarah Jane Adventures. So I hope they do something like that. It would be really helpful if they did that, because I feel like it'd be nice, and it would explain all those comic strips and stuff of the Sarah Jane Adventures that you can buy in DWM's Doctor Who magazine. But yeah, so that's what I'd really like to see. Yeah, so that kind of is more what I would like to see on Ace. But Tegan, I'm not really sure, because I know Tegan didn't really leave the TARDIS in best of condition. I mean, poor Peter Davison. Honestly, poor Peter Davison. He kind of was a bit sad, really. Peter Davison was there with Tegan when tons of people died. Not just like hundreds of people died because of the Daleks. And yeah, so basically, Tegan decided to say, no, I can't stay here. So she left. She got up and left, and she told the Doctor she can't. A lot of people, good people, have died today and stuff like that. And then she just left, and then she just gave the Doctor and Turlo a handshake, and then just left. So we don't really know where she is now. Now, I heard some rumour about so that really weird. A rumour, yeah. A rumour about all of the companions being together in like a big clan of people. They're just going there with grenades. Just Ian Chesterton just throws a grenade, something like that. But stuff like that. And I also find that a bit funny. But I really like to see Polly, Jamie, Polly and Jamie I'd really like to see. But Ben won't be there because, unfortunately, I can't remember his surname, but Michael something, I can't remember what his name is, has died. He died in 1998, I believe. That's quite a while ago, but it's a shame that he isn't around anymore. I know Sergeant Benton might be in it. That's something I've thought of quite recently because they got Kate Stewart back, and Kate Stewart and Kate Stewart and Kate Stewart and Sergeant Benton might be together. I know Osgood might be in it. That would be quite interesting because there are a lot of unit scenes, I believe, in this one, which I'm looking forward to seeing, obviously. But yeah, so that's kind of what I have to say there on that. But yeah, I suppose this brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another video soon enough. Goodbye for now.